Hi, hello, hello. What am I doing? Okay. Um, hello. What's up? Oh god. I don't think I've spoken much at all since like the last time I streamed. Just like 2 or 3 days ago. Um, so that's awkward. Wait. Oh, my Spotify's I forgot to check if Spotify is playing in OBS. It's not. Now it is. There it is. That means I also have to change this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay. I really should check things before I click the go live button. Maybe that would help. Anyway, um we're gaming. I wanted to stream last night, but my internet was being pretty wonky with the hurricane. I never lost power or even internet or anything, but it was definitely slow, like connection problems here and there. So I just decided, let me not. And because it didn't seem worth it. So, and also yesterday I didn't like the track of the day anyway, so I don't know what I would have really done on stream. I don't really care for this map either. I don't even know if I want to play it. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this full speed map. I might just play more of the campaign. Um, but yeah, I'm fine regarding the hurricane stuff. It didn't really hit us at all. We got rain and wind. But I'm mostly out of the blast zone, luckily. Although there was some pretty awful shit that of course happened. And I hope those affected are okay. I don't know much info on it, just stay safe and shit. Um what am I doing? I either want to just do some campaign hunt or I feel like there was something I saw in here that I wanted to check out, and then I forgot completely what it was. There's the platform stuff which I've done. Um, I've just done this off stream. I don't think the platform campaign. I just don't think it's worth doing on stream. Really, it's not that interesting. I think platform is definitely much better than stunt as just a game mode for the players to fuck around with in the editor and build cool shit, make actual neat like challenge maps. Because stunt mode is kind of just a flop entirely. The main issue with platform is once you get ATs on a map, you have no reason to ever touch the map again. I have ATs on all 10 of these maps because I've done them all without respawning, and now I will never play these maps ever again. That's the main problem with it. Other than that, I think platform's a lot more interesting of a game mode, specifically for the factor of what the community can do with it. And I think it'll be a lot more interesting for people to make stuff of their own with the platform game mode as opposed to the stunt game mode. Um, Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I might just do campaign. I got all ATs. I got the last AT I needed on stream last time, I believe. And then I'm almost out of top 100. I should probably improve more on this. And I think that's just what I'm gonna do for today. Just do a little bit of hunting. Oh, wait. Before I forget, wait, I have to bookmark a VOD I'm watching from someone else. I should probably mention I opened a VOD channel and I'm gonna start posting shit on Twitter, on my Twitter that I made or kind of said I was gonna use for stream stuff and then forgot about it for a year, and now I'm gonna actually start using it. So I'm gonna do that. I should have done this. Um, how do people normally do go live tweets? This? And okay. Yeah, I'm not used to doing that, so weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna play more of this. Ooh, Oddgore has world record now. I kind of want to watch the records. I want to watch like from my POV, watch like top 5 versus me. I've already lost like 0.3. I don't know, this map is like unusually simple for a black track. So it's hard to see where my time gain is. I kind of can tell, but it's not really like I need to change much. It's just very small things that I do that I should not be doing, or that I need to slightly change how I do. Let me hide these so I can race my own ghost. Like, even just there, releasing at the wrong time there can lose you time because of, like, something. I don't even really know what it is exactly. If I get bored of this, I might go to one of the other tracks that I've been interested in, at least getting my time down a bit on, but I want to play the snow car map, I think it's map 17. That map's fun, but frustrating with keyboard. But I do want to improve my time on it because I do know I can improve a bit there. I haven't played it since my discovery run. I think I just need to play the map a couple times without resetting just to warm up because I've not played in like a day or two. The map at least. I also might want to watch some of the inputs in the top 5. For certain parts. A lot of it is... Where is it? This part on the second lap. This slide is really weird because sometimes you can swing out super wide and you lose so much time if that happens. But then you can, if you try and go too inside, you over angle and lose a bunch of speed, or you can hit like the pole or something. And then it's also the release you have to do to switch sides, transfer into the next slide. It's a little confusing. I'm really noticing how much I have not spoken since I last streamed. I have not said many words for the last like 3 days. I don't really speak very much. That's kind of why I want, or I feel like that's like even more incentive for me to stream, just so that I actually fucking use my vocal cords for a little bit every day. Or some days, most days. Because I don't speak ever. And that's probably not too good. How much slower? It's slower. Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask. I was like, how much slower even is what I just did? But then it's pretty obvious. I need to see the inputs. Here. Okay, he's like 45 degrees from being straight, and then he releases. And when he's like just almost 90 or perfectly straight, not really. What angle would this be when he Oh, now the camera's fucked up. It's like 80 degrees. He re-accelerates. Because I'm losing time in just the release there to change my slide to the slide. What is that called? I play Ice is like my main service, I like to think, and I don't know what that's called. The swap. The swap. I don't know what it's called. I feel like maybe the input for that isn't the most, like, clear-cut thing. Like, it kind of just depends entirely on the angle you have and not just like, oh, do this every single time. because obviously your line is not going to be the exact same every single time because it's ice. Yeah. I'm in the territory on this track where it's like kind of hard to save time if you don't play like near perfect. I feel like even though there is like zero .9 between me and world record, it's actually pretty hard to gain that time because a lot of it is just things snowballing where you know you have to do one part right to have the setup for the next part properly. So it's not like I can fuck up one section and then gain all my time back in the next. You kind of need everything to be exactly how it needs to be. I wanted to risk just to see if I could squeeze out like the smallest PB of my life. Well, I need to recalibrate. I think it's been a while since I've recalibrated. Okay. I hate the start of lap 2. I just think it's super awkward, like the angle you go into the first bit of ice with. Really strange. Yeah, a lot of it's just the one slide I mentioned in that downhill and then the one immediately after. So most of it's lap 2 I think I struggle with, but then my lap 1 isn't amazing either. Hmm. Like this is gear 2. Oh no, I just crashed. I feel like there I either crash or I gear down because my line was so weird. Oh yeah, champion medals are out. I should maybe look at the medals for all the maps and decide if any of them seem like maybe, possibly I can get them. Because that's something I've never really done in a campaign, is go through the maps and be like, this champion medal looks doable, let me try and actually get it. Most of the time I might look at a couple of them and be like, I don't want to do this, and then I just don't. This one I definitely think is obtainable if I can just figure my shit out. Oh my god, I got locked on that angle. That was annoying. I'm definitely able to get the medal, the champ medal on this one, which is a 451, but I need to fix whatever the fuck I'm doing wrong first. I feel like I want to be able to take a tighter line in that uphill, but then I just can't because of where the checkpoint is. Like, it's a map problem, not a me problem. Where the map is one way in my head and then it's not actually that way. Buh. Man, I'm pretty sure my angle into that would have made the actual downhill really bad. But I just want to run that's on pace, at least for PB. Because right now I'm driving really bad in comparison. I need to figure out this start, though. I feel like I'm turning around at the perfect time to where I get, like, locked in place, and then the release I'm doing is slowing me down by, like, 0.1. So I either need to release sooner, or... Then sometimes I have to release twice, like once, like around here, because I overangle. It's really weird to figure out. Like there I just lost because of the release I did. And I'm already behind the, like the world record times. At that point already, I'm like 0.2 behind. Just because they get the start really good. And I need to figure out how to get that start. Like, do I release sooner? I clipped the checkpoint multi-lap thing with like the last pixel of my car. I'm only getting slower. Like, where... Where do I release? There's a small release tab at the just before the checkpoint. And then, like, a block and a half after the checkpoint. Is this consistent? Snake has a line where he doesn't release. A block and a half release. But, like, while I'm driving, I don't pay attention to what block of the track I'm on. Is the main problem. Like here? I feel like I'm doing that already. Am I not doing that? I'm releasing early. I release one block. My PB releases early compared to the world records. I feel like I'm going too in depth into that specifically, but my start is so specifically bad that I feel like it's like worth being really pissed off about. Like, that felt better driving-wise, but I was 0.3 behind my PB by the the multi-lap. My PB gets that uphill slide pretty good, and that's like one of my weakest points on the track. So there's that. Okay, I instinctively did the early release. My line, well, the line I'm taking right now is just bad, but there, but then I'm so wide here with, at least with what I just did. I don't know, I feel like I'm just going about this whole thing wrong and I'm making myself just play worse with it. But it's such an important part to the track because it kind of matters for the rest of the entire run. Your entry into everything else kind of depends on that part of the map. I'm too far to the right. How am I already like 0.2 behind? What the fuck, man? When I try and do this later release, I get stuck. It's really annoying. Like, my car locks into that left angle, and I can't get out of it. This... Yeah, it's like a block and a half after the checkpoint, the release to switch sides. I need to see this too, though. It's just as far inside as possible, essentially. But then the angle he has allows him to keep a lot of the speed he has through this whole section. compared to, like, this is what I'm doing in comparison. I'm a little bit more outside, and then I enter this lower, but it kind of works the same. Where do they enter this, actually? Wait. They jump a bit higher, and then, whereas I'm going, like, just more direct. And then our lines are, like, completely different here because of where we enter the downhill. And then here I think oh, I brake tapped. Never mind. I thought I released on the ending. I think that was in my last PB. I had to release the ending a little bit, and I lost a little bit of time. But yeah, that was it was like a 4903 or something, I forgot. This first part of the map is so important, but I like need to get it down properly, or else the rest of the map is going to be bad. Like, the rest of my run's gonna be shit if I don't get that part correctly. Like, the only part where I can kind of save is in the plastic bit into the wood bit before I get into the ice on the second lap, because that's where, you know, I'm not on ice, so I'm allowed to, like, fix my angle entering the next ice section. But, like, you don't have a break from the ice at all anywhere during lap 1 until here, so you kind of need to have the angles correct in order to even do anything in the first place. I need to see his inputs here too, because I'm so fucking clueless. A few brake taps entering this. A release. 1, 2, 3. A brake tap here to tighten the angle. Okay. It's like, if you release from anywhere like here, if you release at the CP, it's slow, but you can get the swap to the other angle. If you release like here to like here, you will get locked into your angle and you lose so much time not being able to turn. But then the record is releasing like here, and they're able to do it cleanly, and it's the fastest, it seems, since from what I saw, both Oddgore and Snake are doing it there. Which, this is a pretty significant distance from the CP to like here. Like a block and a half. That's pretty big for like when you're timing your inputs, right? But it's so, because of this problem gap here, like here to here, that's like exactly where I keep releasing, and then I die. And it's, like the death zone of locking like this. There I release, my card didn't angle at all. It's a gear thing, definitely, but it's like annoying that it exists. And then there's like how much you release, because you can lose a lot just from releasing for too long. But if you release too little, you can like not angle enough and then you kind of just fuck yourself. I don't know. I don't want to be hard stuck on this 48-9 for a really long time. Is the main thing. Because it didn't take me very long to get this time. And I'd prefer to not be stuck with it the entire season when I know I'm capable of a lot more on this. The wood part fucking sucks. I understand why they did the wood part there. I just think it's a shit idea. I hate wood. The surface just sucks. It's so easy to think you can just full steer and then you just fucking crash. But like, I'm not gonna like AK4 the wood turn. There's no way I'm gonna put that into my like list of things I need to remember to do in my run. There's no chance I'm doing that. It's the last bit of that angle. I don't even know what I did wrong. How can I like watch that back, or am I just? I don't want to save the fucking replay. God damn it! I want to watch that. How do I watch replays? I never have to do this shit in this game. A replay editor. This is it. This. I think it's this, right? Yeah. How do I? I don't know how to use the replay editor. Wait. What the fuck? How do you do this? Oh, okay. How do I... I don't know how to use this. Why am I in the cringe camera? Fuck you. Player camera. Custom camera. Can I delete the custom camera? Die. Card trails. Die. No. Car trails. Die. What happened? I hit the grass there, and then this angle, I even released a little bit to try and avoid it. It was because of that initial grass touch, though. I was a little too slow. Man, that was like high 0.6, maybe 0.7. Would have been really nice, too. That sucks. That's really annoying. Because I noticed that I got the start good because I was like 0.1 ahead of my PB, and then I just kind of kept that up, even gained a little bit more, and then it just had to fall apart. I needed that start too for splits to race against. I released too late there. Yeah. Like right now, I'm like 0.2 or 0.3 behind the start that I had just before in that fail. Just then. Like, that time is so important that I can't ignore it. I need to get this start down in order to do anything on the rest of the map. Like, I cannot improve unless I get this start down. Like, if I'm like point anything behind there, it's an immediate reset. And that's so annoying. If I'm behind at all at that CP, the CP3, I think. Yeah, CP3. Immediate reset. No, CP4, here. If I'm behind at all at that checkpoint, immediate reset. Ideally, I'm like 0.1 ahead, if not more. Like, I think there's only like 0.2-ish I can gain in this start, but it's 0.2 that I need, like, and that I cannot improve without. So... Like, if I get this angle right, this might be usable. I lost so much time there. You could just feel it, yeah. If that uphill slide isn't, like, kind of smooth and your car kind of, like, buckles or, like, apexes a little bit, you're gonna lose time. At least from what I just saw there, that's exactly what just happened to me. I'm gonna be a little annoyed if I don't PB tonight after that one good run that I died on. Not gonna lie, it's a little tilting, but yeah, the entry into lap 2 is just dog shit as well. You can lose time just from landing a little wrong or having like the slightest bit of angled, like, wrong angle. English hard. I don't speak enough to be able to form sentences properly, apparently. I need to stream more to get used to talking. Like there I did the release timing I'm thinking I need to do, but then I swing super wide because of my line, and it's just bad. I might understand that uphill thing a little better just from what I just did. It might not have looked like I did anything, but I did a little thing that I think mattered quite a lot and prevented me from losing significant time. Let me see if I can get back to it and try it again. It kind of depends on your entry into it, though. And then obviously if I'm really behind on my splits, I'm not really going to see much in regards to whether or not it works. But I think I figured it out a little bit. But that's not the part I'm most concerned about. I'm concerned about this right now. And not getting giga time loss for no reason there. Yeah, okay. So that uphill is exactly what I think it is. And there I just gained 0.1. But I'm still 0.1 behind, and now I'm back to being 0.3 behind. Okay. The main thing with this is, where is it? Here. You need to brake tap in order to kind of get your car, like, perfectly parallel, perpendicular. What is this? Parallel. Like, perfectly, like, this way. While doing this uphill, mostly at least perfectly, because then you don't lose time. Like, you maintain your speed through the whole uphill slide. So if you're angled a bit wrong, you can lose time and speed just from being angled weirdly in this uphill. So I'm like braking a little bit before the uphill to make sure I'm like this kind of, so I can just go like that, you know? I don't know. It sounds weird explaining it out loud, but it works. And I can like you can feel how much faster the slide is when you do it that way. What does this map look like from? Never mind. Okay. I don't know why. I was just curious. I need water. Oh, I brake tapped for no reason there. And I like couldn't turn around from it. I didn't do it very well there. God, that sucks so much. That whole first bit in the lap 2 is just so awful. Everything about it sucks. It's such an awkward angle to be at. Like, I hate doing this all the time, but just this jump here is just awful. Something about this is just terrible. The jump onto the plastic into the first ice slide into lap 2 it's just bad. Everything about it sucks. It feels terrible to do. Even when you get it correctly, it just does not feel good at all. Which I guess just comes with making a track like this. Like, not everything's gonna play perfectly. You just kind of have to make it as good as you can, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if somehow there was like a booster here, it would fix it. But then that might cause gear problems here or somewhere here. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just seems like, I don't know, like a yellow booster thing, like gate thing, like the CPs here. Somewhere, maybe just in the CP block, would just make this jump way better. What is respawning there like even? I don't know. I feel like that's probably terrible. I can imagine matchmaking on this map. Respawning anywhere on an ice map though is always kind of hell, and you're just better off DNFing, but yeah. I don't play matchmaking or anything, I'm just curious what I would imagine crashing on this in matchmaking is probably one of the worst feelings ever. Because there's like zero recovery. Like from this specifically, like double respawn here, what do you even do? You're gonna do this ice slide in gear 2? Oh, that was the worst gear up I could have gotten. Okay. I'm in gear 3 now. And then it kind of works. It's bad though. Too far to the right, so now this whole angle is bad. How... I need to figure out how to get more, like, left on this. Because I feel like if I brake tap too much, I over-angle, and then I just have a shit line always. And then here, this is just a bad line. Too high. Yeah, like, already this is an immediate reset if I'm being realistic about everything. Yeah. I released in the death zone again. I'm too wide here though if I... I'm so confused. Man. I just... I'm gonna play something else for a little bit. When it comes to snowcar, I can't really explain anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just think it's fun. Not a Grenade world record right now, surprisingly. I think there's been like World Court or World Cup, whatever thing happening though the last couple days, so. And then I think XP Evo is also happening, which I don't know which pro players attend that, but I would assume most of them. So we probably won't see certain people playing the campaign for a little bit. $52.14 is the champion medal on this. And the world record is a second faster. Almost. Like 0.8 faster. Which goes to show the skill gap on snowcar at the very least. And also just how many people are actually playing snowcar and how many people just got the AT and then never touched it again, kind of thing. Because that definitely does sway the champion medal time a bit. How many people are actually hunting the tracks after the fact. And how fast they get at all. I need to finish the map like once to remember it. That right turn, if I full steer that or AK4 full steer that, I slide, so I need to like tap that turn. Oh shit. And then this turn, ideally I can smooth steer AK3 through this and not crash, but that's really difficult. Or like at the very end, maybe swap to AK4 to like make sure I don't crash, and then I can switch back to AK3 to cancel the slide. If I do slide, the AK gymnastics though is really annoying to have to figure out, which is why I don't tend to play the alt car campaign maps very much. Especially rally car, because rally car, not fun. I think my actual PB does that same thing at the end where I two-wheel a little bit too much and I lose a bit of speed. I think I actually lose a pretty significant amount of time in the ending because of that. Where is it? Yeah. 240. Yeah, look at that. I went from like 249 to 06. I lost so much time in the ending. I'm also kind of noticing that because a lot of this map is AK4, I have to tap steer a lot of things because if I full steer with certain speeds, even in AK4, I slide and lose speed, which is not epic. Oops. Even with a slow run like this, I can technically... Well, I don't know about now since I'm so far behind, but if I have a run that's like 0.1, maybe 0.2 slower than my PB, if I don't two-wheel the ending, I can still probably PB. As not ideal as that would be, I can definitely still PB just from getting the ending and not losing my speed in the end on like the last little bit of the map. Also, sliding in that U-turn is mucho bad. Totemo bad. Is that the right word? I forgot, it's been a while. You gotta get back on the Duolingo grind. I for sure thought I was gonna crash that, but I didn't. Yeah, like I barely just PB'd there because I didn't two wheel. But that run was really bad, so I'm kind of pissed that I PB'd because now my splits are dog shit. But that should mean that this run is very beatable. So we can only hope I can just play better. I want to see if I can get away with full steering this left turn. Just a little bit, maybe. I I thought I was in AK4, so I pressed 3 to go into AK3, but I was in AK3, so I went into no action. This is why keyboard is dog shit, man. Having to juggle all this shit all the time sucks so much. Did I wall touch? Who cares? Oops. I need different music. Holy shit. Valhalla soundtrack is good, but I need something else. What, though? Sure. This playlist works. I don't know why this entering this left turn is really difficult for some reason. This first one. Just steering too early is really easy. I'm surprised I didn't PB. What the hell? Wait, what was my time before I just PB'd a little bit just before? I feel like it was a 468. And then I just improved it and then got it again. I don't know why. I feel like that was my PB. Or it was pretty much exactly that. Almost. Which is kind of funny. I don't know how I didn't PB there though. I feel like even though that ending was a little weird, I feel like it was still fast enough. I didn't think I lost that much from it, but I guess I just can't really tell as easily with the snow car. Oh, you can do the whole last turn in AK3. You don't have to AK4 or AK0. Why was I slower though is the main thing. Now I'm confused about where I'm losing time. Because I just don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. Because like there was a point where I was like 0.2 ahead and then I just wasn't anymore. Somehow by the ending. Time is it? Okay. I don't know how much I want to play tonight since I am kind of just playing the campaign. I don't know. It's been an hour and a half. I might go for another like 30 or so. The Amora design, yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. It's also kind of just the best looking free model that I could find that wasn't super limited in what you can do with it. But I like it, so I've just kept using it. But dude, it's so hot in my room. I'm like, I can't focus. Jesus. Like, my apartment has central AC, but it's so dog shit. It's so bad. Like, it feels like my room specifically just does not get enough of that AC whatever, and it just gets pumped into the rest of the house or apartment, but not into here. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, yeah. What is in this playlist? It's a bunch of random shit. Okay. I don't know. Every time I make a playlist on Spotify, it's like only because I get tired of whatever one I'm already using, but then the new one I make, it's just the same songs in a new playlist. And then for some reason it just feels like new. So I just do that. So every fucking playlist I have is like the same, minus songs that I don't listen to anymore. This one's kind of old though. but I don't make Spotify playlists very often anymore. I'm looking just to see if there's anything newer than this one. I don't think I've made anything after this one. Whoa, I full steered that and it worked. I fully expected to crash. Bruh. Okay, so I definitely, in the PV I accidentally got just before, I definitely fuck up at the hairpins. But then I guess I just did the ending a little better. Because I lose like 0.2, or now I'm gaining like 0.2 in the hairpins when I really shouldn't be. I'm not doing anything different, so I definitely just really did them badly. But it's just getting that like 0.2, 0.3 that I'm apparently gaining and then carrying it through, which is the main thing I'm not doing right now. Okay. I did the turn in AK3. Holy shit. And I barely fucking PB'd. Why, man? That two-wheel in the end is so bad. What the fuck? I didn't even lose speed, but I wasn't gaining speed. Like, I'm fully off the ground for a second here, I think. A little bit. When this turn works with full AK3 though, it's kind of awesome. You need a really specific line for it though. Like setting up fully outside does not work from apparently. Here I'm like kind of middle right, and it just kind of worked. What do I didn't actually release steering a little bit there. And then kind of go outside. But it works really well. Here I kind of panicked in the ending, like my inputs are really weird here. Because I didn't think I could... I was going to crash if I stuck with AK3, so I went AK4, but then that kind of made me steer too much. And then that's when I jump and two-wheel and... yeah. The ending is a huge problem for me, I think. I'm losing so much to it. I can definitely be like... I can definitely get sub 53 if I just... fix this. Because I definitely think I'm losing a lot to the ending, just not holding grip. Like, I mean, I haven't seen the world record here actually, but I just need to see their ending mostly. What's their steering here? They're obviously controller or wheel, but yeah, it's not really anything I can compare to. Ooh, what's this? Side jump. That's cool. But yeah, they hold. Oh, they actually two wheel a bit, but they definitely hold grip. Whereas I'm losing grip. They have like 260, 276 into the red boost. I want to try that side jump though. I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up, but I want to try it. Because I just don't know how the snow car works, so I'm probably gonna do some weird shit and mess it up. Oh, I forgot. Oh well. I want to... Wait. Okay. I want to see... Is that possible to, like, save... Wait. I want to also practice this more with the AK3 line. Okay. Okay, that's not how you do the side jump. That's also not how you do it. I want to see that lamp on the right that I keep almost jumping into in this uphill. If there's some way to go to the right of it. But I also want to try this side jump. Like, to the right of that. That's definitely not worth it, but it would be funny. Oh no, my respawn. Man, I forgot. It would be funny to, like, weave your way through that. Where is it? Here. Somehow go here. And not fuck up the ending, but this is such a shit angle. Like, you're guaranteed to slide here if you go with that. It would be funny, though, to get clean. Not worth it, though. The side jump is cool, though. Kind of hard to do, but... Buh. Oh, I forgot. Why do these lamps on the inside of the blocks, they protrude sometimes? That's lame. Actually, because they put the rails here, don't I think they would have to manually place the lamps if they already placed the rails. Herm. So maybe they're just manually placed and it's just weird. But they're like that everywhere, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember how wood works in the editor, like these wood blocks. How the snapping items onto them works. I haven't really built with these much because wood is just kind of out of my comfort zone editor-wise because I'm shit at driving it, so I'm gonna be shit at mapping it. How am I slow? I do not understand. I think I'm too clueless on Snowcar to make any decent progress on this shit. I've PB'd by less than 0.1 in the 3 PBs I've gotten tonight on this map. Less than 0.1 has been achieved. So I think it's just I'm gonna blame half of it on keyboard because I'm just going to, and then the rest of it's me. But yeah. What else should I play? I've decided I'm literally just not gonna touch map 8 for the whole season and see how garbage my rank can get on it with my AAT run. I think it'll be funny. I don't want to play any of these earlier maps, not gonna lie. 24 is my go-to. I'll play this for another couple minutes and I think I'm gonna end. Since I took a break from this map, now I'm just back to not remembering how to play it. The start. Oh my god. Man, this map's impossible unless you get the start right. And that's all I'm gonna be able to complain about now when I'm playing this map is that it's so dumb. Why did my game just lag? Buh. I think I'm kind of done playing tonight though. I changed my mind. We almost hit 2 hours, but I'm kind of... I've had enough. I've had enough of this game. As I always say, after like 2 hours-ish of playing this game, I just fall apart, so... I have to take it in short bursts or else I'm just... bad. But yeah. Unfortunately, no PB on 24 tonight. Almost got like a 0.2-ish PB, but I choked. And then I played this and barely did anything on it, but it was cool. Snowcar's a lot of fun. I just hate the action key disaster that it has. So probably won't do too much on this map this season, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna end here for tonight. I'll try and be back sooner than 3 days. As I've kind of been doing accidentally recently. I want to try and definitely be more consistent with this stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Goodbye, goodbye. Thank you for the follow tonight. Control ZZ. And yeah, see you later.